Yes! Germany! I love you guys. Oh.
Your first reaction.
It took me a second. I was like, you kind of get trapped in that and you start judging yourself. And I started like thinking that, is it going to be successful enough or good enough?
Ciao ragazzi and welcome to a new episode of Songtindern. Today with Damiano David.
Hello.
Great that you're here. We're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you some songs and you're gonna swipe them to the right and to the left. All right?
Got it.
Okay, so then let's go. Here's the first song.
Si potrebbe trovarla nel cuore senza andare lontano.
Okay, I'll start me.
Oh, you don't like it?
Eros is a legend,
Yes.
but not really my cup of tea.
No? Okay. In Germany, he's kind of like
Yeah, I know,
the
I
Italian
know.
musician. In the beginning, you started with Italian music
Yeah.
or singing Italian, and now you're English. What's better for you?
Oh, none of them. I feel like there's positives and negatives about both, but
Yes.
for me, it's pretty much the same. It's like different the way I approach to it, but the level of like satisfaction is the same.
Okay, and what's the difference?
Of course, Italian is my first language, so I try to be very specific. It's also like a very various language. It has a very big vocabulary, so there's always a better way to say something, like a more poetic, metaphored way to say things, while in English, I think that actually my strength is the fact that it's not my first language, so I say things pretty directly, sometimes it kind of in a childish way, and so I think that's my advantage, that I really get straight to the point instead of like thinking about it too much.
Where is home for you? I think you're living in the US, right?
I'm split
Yes.
right now, Rome and Los Angeles.
Okay, and where is home for you? Or what is home for you?
Yeah, I mean it depends on the situation, of course. When I'm in LA, I'm at home with my girlfriend, so it feels like home. But also in Rome, I have my friends and family, so both.
I'm very excited what you're gonna say to the next song.
I don't know this one, but yes, I like it.
All right.
I like it. Cool.
Okay. It's the German song for the Eurovision Song Contest this year.
Cool.
Yes. You say cool.
Better than our year. I'm sorry.
Why better?
I don't remember. It was quite funny, our year. It was quite chaotic.
Yes. Okay. Because I don't know if you have the results of Germany in mind from the past years. We weren't that good.
I think our year you were last.
Yes.
Right?
We've been the last a couple of times. Or at least the last 5 places.
But there's more important things as a country.
Says the one who won the Eurovision
Yeah, I only
Song
say because I
Contest.
won it.
Sono fuori di testa, mani d'alzo da loro. E tu sei fuori di testa, mani d'alzo da loro.
So what do you think? What place will be this song?
I don't know. It's quite good. I mean, it's fun. It's top 7.
Top 7?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. You're right. I hope you're right. Germany hopes you're right. Do you watch the Eurovision? Not anymore.
Not so much. No. I try to stay like informed on what's happening, but I rarely have the chance to like sit and watch. I'm usually working.
What's the best advice you can give to the people who start at the Eurovision?
Just have fun, like do your thing. Don't try to adapt to the platform too much, because then even if you win, you're not gonna win with something that is authentic to you. So just use the platform for what it is. 80 million people are watching you, so
Not so much.
Just do your thing.
Not so much.
Do you think about the days when we sat down, wine and drinking hazel?
Yes,
Oh yes.
I like it.
You know that one?
No.
It's The Days. Crystal and Notion, the Notion remix. It's an old song and it went viral on TikTok, and so now.
Cool. I love this drum and bass.
Yes,
stuff.
you like that?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to when you're partying?
Oh my God, I don't party a lot. I think the best music to party is bachata.
Okay.
Yeah, Latin music.
Si te falto el respeto y el loco culpo al alcohol, si levanto tu falda me darías
Ah, all right. That's your vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wär ich ein Möbelstück, dann wär ich eine Lampe aus den 70ern. Ich saug die
you understand anything?
leer, ich lauf auf 8000 Ampere. Wär ich ein Möbelstück, dann wär ich eine
Ready?
Lampe aus den 70ern. Ich kühl gern vor
Germany. I love you guys. Yes, it's a big yes.
Yes.
4 on the floor. Beautiful.
It's a very public song right now. For example, for Carnival or a Volksfest.
Sick. I love it.
What do you think is it about? Any feeling?
I don't know. No.
Okay. It's about loose contact, like a light bulb is not correct working.
Okay.
And it's a metaphor for drinking and partying.
I want to read the translation.
Okay.
That's cool.
Then we go to the next song.
Stop. Let me get a good look at it. Ooh, so thick.
You know it?
I know what it called me.
Is that Justin Timberlake?
Timberlake is-
Cool.
Cool.
Like
All
it.
right. It's Student Type. I was thinking about that song because style was always very important to you and your career, or am I wrong?
I think more for people than for us. But oh yeah, like I mean, we had a bold style.
It's important to you?
For me, it's important to feel good in what I'm wearing, and as long as I feel good and comfortable, I am allowed to. I'm in the position to really express myself, but I'm not like a great researcher or like a kind of a nerd of fashion. Like I'm not cultured. That's what I would say. Like there's people that are really like informed on all the designers
Yes.
and all the different clothes and the different eras. I am of course interested and I want to feel and look good, but I'm not like a fanatic, you know. I don't know. I would feel bad saying that I'm like a big fashion person while there's people that are actually big fashion persons.
How do you explain that your style changed so much?
I grow up. I'm doing a different style of music, and I'm putting out different messages.
Yes.
So,
In the past, you got criticized for some clothes you wore. For
or
example,
I didn't wear.
yes. For example, wearing high heels and garter belts. I saw some articles, and some people said that it's kind of like queer baiting, like playing.
No.
That's what I want to ask you. What do you say to this criticism?
That it's wrong. I always expressed my sexuality openly. I always said that I'm straight. Like I'm not queer baiting, honestly. And it's a sensitive topic because the line is very fine, and I agree. And I agree that we should always be very careful of what and how we take from different cultures and different segments of society.
Yes.
But honestly, I feel like I always expressed my sexuality, and I always did everything in a celebrative way, never in a like offensive way. So,
You just wear what you like.
yes,
Okay.
hit.
Yes?
Yes,
You know that one?
absolutely, yes, absolutely, yes. Sick song.
Yeah. It's a German DJ.
I know.
He's here. You know him?
No, I don't know the person, but I know that it's a German remix.
Yes. And do you know the song? So the original?
I know that it's like an opera.
Do you speak any other languages than Italian and English?
I speak Spanish and I can understand French.
Oh, so it's a perfect song for you.
Yeah, not this fast.
Is there any style of music you really don't like?
I think that no, I like every genre of music in the right context.
Okay.
Like if I'm at home, of course I'm not gonna listen to it. But
Where
if
are you gonna listen to music like that?
Berghain,
Okay.
you know, like if you're in the right context, this music it's beautiful because it really uplifts you and makes you want to dance, and it's like connective in that specific environment. And at the same time, if you play Adele at Berghain, people are gonna throw stuff on you. So I think that every music can reach its novelty in the right context. Oh, okay. What is this from? Yes, it's a yes.
Yeah, it's a yes.
What is this from?
The Greatest Showman.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I really love that song. And I know that
Okay,
you
got
really love musicals, right? Or
Yes.
you're into it.
Yeah, it took me a second to connect.
No
Now I'm
problem.
there.
No problem. That's
Now
what I'm
I'm
here
there.
for. What's your favorite musical or a musical film?
I would say actually the Greatest Showman. It sounds like I'm lying because I didn't remember the song.
Yes.
But more than about like the song or the movie itself is like a memory that I have connected to it. It was like I was watching it for the first time a couple of months ago, and it was a big moment of realization
Yes.
for me because of course the movie is about all this like crazy bad situation, and they manage somehow to turn it and to make something beautiful and believe in yourself, etc. And I remember like crying a lot and really thinking that scene in that specific moment was making me really confident in my dream, and I felt like I was allowed to dream.
Yeah, just the past months.
Yeah,
months ago.
like mid process of the record, and so it really made me feel like it's possible and allowed to do everything if you truly put yourself on it and if you truly believe in it. And of course in the music, in the movie, it's very exaggerated, but it's like I think it's a big metaphor of life. You can really do anything.
So you kind of like had some hard moments a few
Yeah.
months ago.
I mean, like, other than like all the personal stuff that I'm not gonna bore you with, even just putting myself in the situation of writing a solo record with the band, we've been very, very successful. So I knew that there was a lot of people waiting for me on the line and to see if my record was going to be as successful as what I did with the band, and if it was going to be good enough. And then of course you kind of get trapped in that and you start judging yourself, and I started like thinking that is it going to be successful enough or
Yes.
good enough. But then I realized that I don't really need it to be successful enough.
When somebody would ask you to play a role in a musical or a musical film, would you
music-
say yes?
A musical film, yes. A musical in theater, I would say no.
What would be your favorite musical?
Oh my
that would
God, I don't know.
be part of it.
Jeez, that's hard. Okay, I would love to play Mr. Pirelli in a remake of The Sweeney Todd.
Okay, so now we know. Maybe they will come.
Und rein damit. Auf die mittlere Schiene.
That's cool. Okay, to be fair to Eros, I would swipe no.
Okay,
Because that's not really my cup of tea.
no, you will not add it to your playlist.
Not really my cup of tea.
It's
no.
a German song. It's called Hawaii Toast Song.
Of course, I know what it means.
Yes, you do, or
absolutely
no?
not.
Okay. It's about toast and pineapple on it,
Oh,
and I think bacon and cheese, and you put it in the oven.
deep lyrics.
Yes, and now is the question: have you ever tried pizza with pineapple on it?
Yes.
And you like it?
Yes, it's good.
What? You're Italian? I thought no Italian ever would.
That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Like people that say, if you go to Italy and you
Oh,
get cappuccino too, they spit it. They don't spit in anything. They make you pay 8 euros for it. They scam you. Never spit in food. Scam people. That's our way. Yes. No. Okay. One thing is Italian, Roman / Napolitan pizza. That's a style. That's a thing. That's ours.
Yes.
That doesn't go out of Italy. Nobody can replicate it. Then there's like fluffy bread with tomato sauce and stuff on it that people call pizza. You can call it pizza. We're not gonna be stupid. It's a different thing. It can taste good. Just don't compare it to
Okay.
Italian pizza because it's two different things.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, comparing the supermarket Würstel to the German sausage. It's two different things.
Okay, now it's clear.
That's my take.
When you would invite me over for dinner tonight, what would you cook?
I don't know, the pasta with something. I will go easy.
Pasta always good, right?
It's also low effort, 10 minutes, and you can impress people.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll come over.
It's cheating, basically.
Thank you.
The universe must have defined it.
Your first reaction.
It took me a second. I was like,
Who's that?
Okay,
her?
absolutely not. No, yeah, it's a big yes.
So funny. Who's making better music?
Who's making better music?
Yes.
Me
You
or her?
or her?
Oh, her, 100%.
Yes?
100%.
Why?
Because it's her.
Okay.
Of course.
How is it to have a partner who's basically doing the same thing, the same job?
It's nice. It's nice. We had to find the balance because in the beginning we found ourselves constantly talking. Like we would go out, work,
Yes.
and then come home and keep talking about our work. So that was the only negative side, but we tackled it quite easily and quite quickly. It's beautiful. I mean, like we really do understand each other, and we understand each other in a way that like we truly understand what's stressful about this job and what's rewarding. So there's not much explanation to
Yes,
do. We
yes.
truly get each other immediately. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
What do you guys like to do for a date night? So a normal date night on a Wednesday evening.
She just said that we're a normal couple. At 6, we're wearing our pajamas, and people are getting mad because they say people at 6 work. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify. In our off days, at 6, we're wearing our pajama because today that I'm working, what pajama am I wearing? I think you people can make the connection. So that's our date night. That's I cook something and we
Pasta?
try. No, not pasta because
No?
when we were in America, pasta is different. Some meat and something, and we watch Lost.
Perfect.
And we fall asleep watching
Sounds
Lost.
good. Have you ever talked about, or are you planning to do music together?
Maybe in the future, not right now. Like not right now as like Damiano David featuring Dove Cameron. Then of course like collaborations and stuff. Like we helped each other in the making of our records. We're just not crediting each other because we're a couple. But yeah, like not soon, but why not?
Ich trag 1000 Tattoos auf der Haut, ein Astronaut und ein Segelblatt. Alles voll und auch du stehst hier
That's cool.
Yeah, you like it?
Yes.
It's a song from a very famous German rapper, and it's about 1,000 tattoos.
Ah, see.
Yes. How many tattoos do you have?
But I don't know. 60, 70, I don't know. I have no idea. I consider everything one big tattoo.
Does every tattoo has a special meaning?
Absolutely not.
But what's the most meaningful to you?
There's a bunch of like songs lyrics. There's a bunch of like stuff that people told me that I wanted to memorize. And then there's like purely aesthetic stuff. Like this has no meaning. I just wanted my hands to be.
You just liked it.
Yeah, colorful.
What's the next?
But I don't know, my leg. I don't have anything on anything. Like I have one, but I see my legs pretty naked. So I'm gonna finish them.
You like to be covered.
Yeah, no, I want to be fully covered before 30s.
Ah,
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm done. I don't like getting tattoos anymore.
Yes.
I hate it.
it hurts.
It
does it
hurts
not?
so much.
Yes.
It's stressful, and it's like such a I don't know. But it's because I did too many. Because at the beginning you're like excited and it's so cool,
Yes.
and you kind of don't feel the pain. And now I'm getting so bad.
Where was it the most hurting?
The most painful was I have. Yes, no, this other side. I have like a dragon here from my thigh to under my armpit. And it was very, very painful because it's like the rib cage and it was without any like anesthetic cream. It was in Japan. It's pretty heavy handed.
Well, there's broken silence by thunder crashing.
My version only.
Yes, okay.
No, I'm
All right.
joking, I'm joking. It's a big yes. Great
Yes.
song, great duo.
Covers are a thing in your life, or?
Yeah, I know, I love doing covers.
This broken silence, by thunder crashing in the dark.
I think music is sharing in general. So once a song is out, I always felt like it's not yours anymore. So it's for people to take it and do whatever they want with it. I think as an artist, to have another artist covering your song is the biggest form of respect
Yes.
that you can get. And also like my thing, I always thought that like the way I judge musicians in general, like apart from vocals and stage presence, etc., it's variety, like the ability of doing different things. And I think that covers are a good way to both show this thing and practice this thing also, because it's always about respecting the original song but making it yours, because otherwise it's karaoke. And I think it's a beautiful practice. It's also a way to keep being stimulated. And I think there's also like this thing that every songwriter experiences. Sometimes other artists write songs and you're like, I wish I wrote that.
Yes.
And
It's
so
not my song.
You know, but it's a way to own like a 0.00001% of the song.
Thank you, Damiano, for the interview.
Thank you.
And thanks to you for watching. Here are some other interviews where we did some song Tinder. We're gonna see you next time. Bye.